Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Why am I so excited? Well, we get to cover a new upcoming Yeezy. And for once, it's not a 350 V2. Which is why I'm so excited. I'm like, yes, something fresh. Now, maybe I shouldn't gloat about that, because if I do that, maybe next week, Yeezy and Adidas will curse me with a 350 V2 release. So I need to quiet down about that and just be happy that we're getting something a little bit different. Now, what is the Yeezy that is coming out instead of a 350 V2? What am I so excited about? Well, we have a new 700 V3 colorway. What colorway is it? What are we going to be talking about today? Well, we're going to be talking about the upcoming release of the Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah colorway. Alvah? Alvah? A-L-V-A-H? I think it's pronounced like that. I honestly don't know. Kanye keeps giving these new Yeezy colorways wacky ass names, so I have no idea what they mean or how they're pronounced, but we'll just go with Alvah. I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, so we are getting a new colorway of the Adidas Yeezy 700 V3, and I gotta keep reminding myself, it's not called the Yeezy Boost 700, because the version 3, that's the big difference between the version 3 and the version 1 and 2. So the version 1 and 2 we've seen many times before, we've discussed many times on the channel, it's been around for years. Version 1 and version 2 had boost in it. I think it was full length boost from memory. From what I've heard, incredibly comfortable shoe, very cool looking silhouettes, both version 1 and version 2. Version 3, however, flipped everything that we've seen in version 1 and 2 on its head. Version 3 has gone for a more sleeker, more streamlined look than the version 1 and version 2 did, because the version 1 was very dad shoe-esque. It very much fit into the trend and era of when dad shoes were really popular. That's still going on now, but I think it's more leaning towards dad shoe runners or early 2000s, late 90s runners. I definitely think that trend's moved on there. Again, that doesn't matter if the dad shoe trend has moved on. If you love the dad shoe, buy the dad shoes. I've got no issue with that. You do you. It's just that this version, the version 3, has moved away from that, because the version 1 and version 2 were very much cemented in that style, in the dad shoe style. Now the version 3, this one has taken on a bit of a more streamlined dad shoe, more modern day futuristic dad shoe. It's a very different take from the other 700 models that we've seen so far. And this colorway complements that overall design very well. Now, in order to discuss this design, to discuss the new colorway, what the version 3 looks like, etc, we have, as always, a HYPEBEAST article to cover all the release detail. If you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Adidas, upcoming Yeezy releases, you know what you gotta do. You gotta hit that like button and let me know in that comment section below that you want to see more Yeezy videos, because I can definitely do that. Hopefully we can get this video to reach around, I'm not even asking that much, maybe 10 likes. I'm not even asking that much. Surely you fellas, you can help me out with that one. Hitting 10, and then we'll do another Adidas and Yeezy video. How about that? That'll make it nice and easy. Let's hit 10, not a big number, just a nice little small one, and then we'll do another Yeezy video. Anyway, what we should do to cover this Yeezy model that we're talking about today is head on over to that HYPEBEAST article that I was talking about, and then we can discuss the new colorway, the model, and everything like that. So without further ado, let's head on over to the HYPEBEAST article and talk about the upcoming release of the Yeezy, I was almost about to say Boost, but it's Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah colorway. Ta-da! Here we are. Okay, so as always, I think we should dive into the article, see what it has to say, and then I'll talk about the sneaker, the colorway, my thoughts on it, how we feeling about it, and always, as always, you know, I want to know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Either way, let me know in the comment section below while I dive into this article. So, Adidas officially announces Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah Alvah. I'm still like, is it Alvah? Alvah? I'm gonna assume so. I'm gonna assume so. But yes, this has been teased for ages, for months, for months, for months, and for months. And now finally, that's the big thing. It's getting an official announcement, so it's actually coming. Because you can tease or leak sneakers for months, and it can just turn out to be nothing. You know, you could post images of this is up and coming, but it could never actually come out. You could fake releases very easily. And not saying that these teasers from months ago were faked. It was just like there was no official confirmation from anyone to say that it was definitely going to come out. I mean, with all the teasers over months and months and months, you would assume it would come out, but it just took forever, and now it's finally here. So I'm just happy to say that it's here. We can talk about it, we can cover it, because it is coming out. So let's dive into what the article has to say about it. After being teased and previewed since January, Kanye West and Adidas Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah is now set for a full retail release. Only the second Yeezy 700 V3 to come to the market after December's Azale. The Alvah discards the heavy tones of its predecessor in favor of a look that's much more stark, but certainly not subdued. I really like it. I really like this colorway. Anyway, let's keep going in the article and see what else it has to say. Uppers are constructed of two major parts, a monofilament mesh base and a cut around RPU exoskeleton. So that's the RPU exoskeleton here. It's really funky. It looks like a weird rib cage for the shoe, and then you can see the mesh underneath. So yeah, two different kind of uppers there. I really like it. I like it that it adds a little bit of depth to it by having an exoskeleton over the top of it. Some people probably would just prefer without this plasticky like exoskeleton on it and just the mesh upper. Let me know if that's the case, but I kind of like it because it adds extra shapes over the top of the upper. I think it just complements it. We'll keep diving into it though. Both are dressed in black tones, but the mesh offers steel and grey stripes for a touch of sporty contrast. We can see that there. So there's a darker stripe here with the lighter stripes coming up the top there as well. Neoprene sock liners ensue snug yet supple comfort, and reflective detail is present on the throat. So I can't remember which part of the detailing has 3M in it, but I assume it's something somewhere around here around the ankle. Okay. Now this is where it dives into the differences between the V1s and 2s and 3s that we just covered previously. Where the Yeezy Boost 700 and 700 Boost V2 both use chunky, blocky midsoles, the V3 opts instead for a sleek, speedy style that comes to an elevated point by the heel in a manner similar to the Yeezy Boost 380. This polyurethane build takes a smoky black hue and is equipped with EVA foam. So it's still going to be comfortable. It's not just rubber. It's not like some retro 80s or 90s or even 70s sneaker. It does have comfortable foam in it, but it does not have that boost cushioning. So that's definitely a breaker for some people. Some people may not pick this up purely just for that. I mean, let me know in the comment section below if that's the case. If you just will not pick up the V3s because it doesn't have any boost in it and you're a boost god, let me know. Let me know. Personally, I don't mind too much, but if there was a way that we could make the V3 have boost in it, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'd be like, hell yeah, extra cushioning? Psh, I'm not going to complain about that, but unfortunately it's just got that EVA foam. Ah well, make do with what we have. Visible through the cut-out herringbone outsole in place of a standard boost cushioning. In classic West fashion, the shoe's name has a biblical meaning. I was right! Oh well, there we go. Okay, Alvah is a Hebrew term that translates to exalted one or his highness. Oh my god, they should just call this the Yeezy 700 V3 King. Classic, wow. Okay. Classic Kanye West. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. The Adidas Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah will release in full family sizes on Yeezy Supply come April 11th. Men's pairs are priced at $200 USD. Pricing information for kids and infant sizes has yet to be revealed, but will most likely be one at 160 for kids and 140 for infants respectively. Okay, so there you go. It's dropping on Yeezy supply. Don't know if it's dropping on Adidas.com. We'd have to check, but it looks like it might just be a Yeezy supply release for this one. That's okay. 200 USD, not too shabby. Cheaper than the 350 V2s, but that would be because the 350 V2s have boost in them versus these 700s that don't have boost in them. So it's an interesting idea, isn't it? That, I mean, obviously it makes sense that if you have boost in a sneaker, it will cost more. You know, more technology, higher retail price. Makes sense, makes sense. Interesting that there are Yeezys that normally have boost in them that go for a very high retail price, and it's literally just that little technology change that really lowers the retail price. I was kind of thinking if they did like because obviously Kanye has gone on record saying he wants everyone to have Yeezys. If they did like a line of Yeezys with the EVA foam, right? Like if they did EVA foam Yeezys at a cheaper retail price that's more accessible to everyone, and then like a bougie boost version of them with boost in it at a higher retail price, and make those like the limited ones, would anyone be on board for that? I don't know. I was just thinking about it then. Would anyone be keen on that kind of idea? Definitely let me know if you are, because I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a new way of revitalizing Yeezy in 2020, you know? I don't know how they're going to handle the upcoming releases with this virus going on, and if they're still just going to do like limited drops all the time, or if they would take an approach like that and do like a general release version of the Yeezys and then a limited, bougier, expensive version of the Yeezys. I don't know. I just thought about that just then. I just want to know what your thoughts are on it, guys. But that could be a thing they could do in 2020. But for now, it just looks like they're just going to do limited releases for everything, and you can all just scramble over the top of each other for a chance to get Yeezys. Oh well, oh well. Anyway, let's dive into these images and talk about the design and the colorway and how it all works together. Okay, so as it talked about here, we have that awesome looking exoskeleton. I really like that idea. I actually think it's a cool premise. It reminds me of like a newer, modern, or like a more updated version of the caged Ultra Boost. You know, we had the Ultra Boost and everyone was like, oh, that's a cool concept, having sneakers with a hard plastic cage around the center of the shoe to keep it in, keep its structure and, you know, maintain its durability over a long period of time. That's a really cool idea. And I like that it's been revitalized and done differently here on a Yeezy, where instead of just having it in the center of the shoe, it's covering the whole upper and keeping it nice and snug and secure. It also adds a lot of texture to it, adding different layers and stuff. I think it's a really cool idea. I'm just waiting for the day where we get sneakers that's like 3 layers, man, because obviously there's 2 here with the mesh and the exoskeleton. I'm waiting for like the day where we get a sneaker with mesh, an exoskeleton, and then another exoskeleton over the top. I mean, maybe it's already a thing and I just like have not done my research, but I'm waiting for that type of day where we get those crazy looking sneakers. Maybe it'll just get too hot and sweaty at that point. It probably would, eh? But either way, I love the 2 layers. It adds a bit of texture. How would you feel if we removed the cage here? There's probably videos of people doing something like that, like removing the cage and just having the knit upper and this like big ass midsole. I mean, that's probably a thing, but honestly, I like it with this added outsole. It works better with this colorway because it's all black. Just because it's all black with a little bit of color difference in here with the stripes, but that's about it. That's about it. I mean, honestly, I think it's good. I think the colorway is done well. The different colored stripes is done well. It just adds a little bit of pop. It's cool. It's cool. I actually like the overall shape of it as well. It looks very, very nice, even from this view here. I feel like on foot, it would have a really nice look to it. I think this is a super steezy Yeezy. Steezy Yeezy. Just realized that. Yeah. No complaints. No complaints here. This is a good Yeezy. Oh, we've got one more image. Okay, it looks like it just repeats. Oh, okay, so that's the kids and infants one. Sorry, there we go. So, adults, we'll just dive back into it. Kids, and then get ready for the ultra shortened version. Infants, little infant version. Actually looks kind of nice in the infant version though. It looks smaller, more compact, but I kind of like it like that. It's not, it looks, I don't know, to me it looks very different in adult version here versus infant version here. I don't know why. Anyway, awesome Yeezy releasing for 200 USD on April 11th. So this Saturday on Yeezy Supply. It doesn't seem to say that there's any other stockists. I would check maybe End, a couple other places like that. You know, like those high tier retailers, just to see if they're bringing any in, but I have my doubts. I feel like this is going to be a Yeezy Supply release only, but we can't complain about this. This is a nice colorway on a nice Yeezy model. I'm happy they're doing something different from the 350 V2. I would pick this up. This is a nice Yeezy model. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. How do you feel about the upcoming Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah colorway? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you like the exoskeleton build on the outside of it, or do you kind of like it? Do you kind of wish it was like uncaged and you could just take it off? Either way, man, let me know if you're going to be picking these up or if you're going to be dropping them when they release this Saturday on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or as always in the comment section below. That's it, guys. That is all the release details for the upcoming release of the Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah colorway. All black with a little bit of grey, light grey, dark grey, just that splash of color just to make it a little bit lighter so it's not a really dark brooding shoe. It's you know, given a little bit of color. It's a very nice colorway of the 700s. Really happy to see the 700s getting a lot more love. Please keep it up. Give more love to the 700s, the 500s. Maybe the 750s if you're feeling nice, Kanye. Please, your boy just wants some 750s to finally release, you know, after all these years. Even the 380s, give the 380s more love. Just give every other Yeezy model more love, but the 350 V2s, because they've received too much love over the years. They're overloved. We need something fresh. This is fresh though. I like it. I like it. I want to know how you guys feel about it though. I'm feeling it. I think they're awesome. Would love to pick them up, but Yeezy Supply, don't think they ship overseas. I've never bought from Yeezy Supply, and I think that's the reason why, from memory, they only ship to the United States. You'd have to check that for me. I looked on their store years ago, so I don't even know if they've changed since then, but that's from memory. You'd have to check for me. I don't actually know, but that's it. It's coming April 11th, 200 USD, coming out in kids, coming out in infants. There's probably a bunch of resellers or, you know, proxies that can get it for you if you live outside the United States. So definitely let me know how you feel about it, guys. If it's a yes, if it's a no. How do you feel about the V3 700s? Because I know there's some like hardcore V1 and V2 fans that probably don't like the V3s because it's a total change up from how the V1s and the V2s were aesthetically. Or they might just not like it because there's no boost in it. And let me know if you don't like it because there's no boost in it. I just want to hear what you have to say, fellas. Now, if you want me to cover more Yeezy releases, more Adidas releases, don't forget to leave a like on this video, fellas. That's the best way for me to know. I know what you guys want me to cover next, so I've got some ideas written down on my little notepad, so I know what to cover next. But that's it. That was all the release details and all my thoughts and opinions on the Adidas Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah colorway. So until the next Yeezy video, until the next Adidas video, until the next sneaker video, guys, I'll catch you later.